Will eating after 8 p.m. ruin your weight loss? Is skipping breakfast a disaster? And does fasting actually melt fat or just make you hangry? Let's bust the myths, cut through the noise, and finally answer this once and for all. You've probably heard things like, never eat after 8 p.m. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Intermittent fasting is the secret to fat loss. But how much of this is true? And does the clock really control your progress? Let's break it down. 1. The foundation, calorie deficit. Let's get this straight first. The foundation of weight loss is a calorie deficit, meaning you burn more calories than you consume. No matter when you eat, if you're consistently taking in fewer calories than you're burning, you'll lose weight. However, meal timing can affect how easy or hard it is to stay in that deficit by influencing things like hunger, energy, mood, and sleep. Second, morning versus evening. Circadian rhythm. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that affects how well you digest food. In the morning, your body is typically more insulin sensitive and metabolically active. This means eating earlier may help your body handle food more efficiently. People who eat more of their calories earlier in the day often report feeling more satisfied and experiencing fewer cravings at night. So yes, front-loading your meals, meaning eating a bigger breakfast or lunch, may support better appetite control and fat metabolism. But again, this only really matters if it helps you stay in control of your eating across the whole day. 3. Intermittent fasting. Does it help? Now let's talk about intermittent fasting. This is when you eat all your meals during a set time window, like noon to 8 p.m., and fast for the rest of the day. Many people find it helpful because it naturally reduces calorie intake, not because fasting itself burns more fat. It can also simplify eating and help avoid unnecessary snacking. That said, it's not for everyone. Some people feel fatigued, irritable, or end up overeating during their eating window. If it works for you and helps you stay consistent, that's great. But it's not a magic formula. You still have to watch your total intake. 4. Late night eating, myth versus reality. Let's address the common myth that eating late at night automatically makes you gain weight. That's not really how it works. Your body doesn't suddenly start storing more fat just because it's 10 p.m. What actually happens is that late-night eating is often linked with behaviors that lead to weight gain, like mindless snacking, emotional eating, or grabbing high-calorie convenience foods. Also, eating right before bed can negatively impact your sleep. And poor sleep has been shown to mess with your hunger hormones, increasing cravings and lowering your ability to regulate food choices the next day. So while eating late doesn't directly cause weight gain, it can definitely lead to poor habits that make weight loss harder. 5. Meal frequency. 3 versus 6 meals a day. Another common question is about meal frequency. Should you eat 6 small meals a day or 3 big ones? The truth is, meal frequency doesn't significantly impact your metabolism. What matters more is your total calorie intake and whether your eating pattern helps you stay full and in control. Some people do better with frequent meals to manage hunger, while others prefer fewer, larger meals to avoid thinking about food all day. Either approach is fine. The best plan is the one you can actually stick to. 6th, final takeaway. So, does timing matter? Does meal timing matter for weight loss? Yes, but not because your body magically burns more or less fat based on the clock. It matters because it can influence your appetite, energy, sleep, decision-making, and consistency. If eating early helps you stay on track, great. If fasting works for you, go for it. If you eat dinner at 9 p.m. because of your schedule, don't worry. Just focus on making mindful choices and keeping your calories in check. 7. What works for you? Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what your eating schedule looks like. Are you a breakfast lover, a night owl, or an intermittent faster? If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned for more science-backed health content. If this helped you rethink your approach to meal timing and weight loss, like, subscribe, share this with someone who's stuck on the clock instead of the big picture. Until next time, eat mindfully, stay consistent, and trust your rhythm.